Hey everybody, so Norm and Selena and I are at the Access Expo in
Access
Toronto.
Expo.
And this is our new friend Emily.
Hey.
And Emily's gonna do the talking. First of all, tell me what is this?
This is magic. It is, best thing I can say. It's amazing. You describe what it is, because my brain's
Well, let's talk about first, what were you dealing with before?
I have cerebral palsy, fairly mild, but it does weird things. I also have arthritis, and I also have neuropathy. And I also have a mild case of brittle bones. It's not bad, it's just there. It makes my hands a little easier to break, not much. But the pain, for me, the chronic pain is what gets to me, the nerve pain. And nerve pain is horrific. It's something you don't want to have. Right now I'm feeling pain in my hands, okay? So normally my pain goes from shoulder, feels like stabbing lightning, all the way down my arm into my fingers. The sides of my hands are normally numb, and they're buzzing, and they're painful if touched, or painful if I lean on things. We have this on my good arm. This is my writing arm, not my driving arm. And normally, I can barely hold a pen. Holding a pen hurts. It's pain. It's just pain. I used to love to write. I'll show you something. This is the pen, one of my pens I use. I have several pens. Now, you'll notice it has ridges on it and rubbery. And normally, it's the only thing I can use to write with. But normally, when I grew up, I was writing like this. And I can put my fingers like this. This is normally really painful, just holding it like that. Here, and the thumb. This, and when I'm writing now, I have to do this. Okay? It's still painful, but not as much. And it sends shooting pain up my wrist if I write as quote-unquote normal people. Yesterday, we were talking. This wonderful woman put this thing on my arm. It's magic. About 4 hours later, I was feeling a little more sensation. I wasn't tingling. I was like, what's going on here? Because normally, this arm is pain. This arm's the worst, so I rarely like to use it for things. I was like, wait a minute. I've got more strength, because I went to pick up a bag of milk, and I can't pick up a bag of milk. Normally I can't. I have to get my husband to do it. With my fingertips, I don't have strength in my fingertips at all. Not anymore. And it was hilarious, because I picked up the bag of milk. I'm like, this is weird. Okay, and it wasn't a regular big bag of milk. It was a pouch. Sorry, I call it bag of milk both ways. So it was a pouch, so I have to pinch it, grab it, and carry it. So usually it'll hurt. No pain. Like, something's up here. This is weird. This is weird. And so I thought, well, let's try holding a pen or typing on a keyboard. Because typing on a keyboard for most people isn't painful. You just do it. It's a thoughtless thing you do. For me, it's pain. It's like spikes going up my fingers, into my arms, and into my neck all the time when I'm typing. So I don't do it often. I use a mechanical keyboard because it's easier with a mechanical keyboard. Here's the funny thing. I was holding my pen, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to try something. Now, I love my husband. I've been married almost 9 years. October 12th is my anniversary. I haven't been able to write him a love letter in 6 years. I love to write. I love blogging. I've had books and mantras. I've written 2 books. I haven't published them, but they're books. Last night, 11:30 last night, my husband doesn't know this, he'll find it out. I wrote him a love letter. And not just a 2-sentence love letter. I wrote him 2 long sheets of paper, both sides. My handwriting wasn't huge and messy, and I didn't have to hold my pen like this. So I tried holding it my old way. Guess what? That's how I wrote the letter. This little sucker here it's. I was 3 years ago. I looked into fentanyl patches to deal with the nerve pain and the pain of the thing. I didn't want to do narcotics, so I said no. So I've been wearing tight. I've wrapped socks around the arm. I've used weird-looking braces from Dollarama and Dollar Tree and all that, to try and help the pain. Nothing. I've worn hand braces. They hurt like heck for me. Last night, and I'm not emotional as much as I was when I told you this morning, I was in tears. I was writing that letter and I was in tears. And I'm giving the letter to my husband on our anniversary. It's going to be our 9-year anniversary. We've been through hell and back. COVID nearly killed us. I got it. I want to thank this beautiful woman. Because what I was able to do last night, I don't know how to put it into words what it meant to me. And what it meant to write a letter to my husband. I thank you. Because when I lost assisted living 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, I had to rely on him every day. And we're back in assisted living as of 6 months ago. But it broke him. It nearly killed our marriage. Sorry. And being able to write a letter and say thank you to him in the way I did. Something as simple as a letter to most people, oh, you just write it out, do this. But when your hands, I can't bear weight on my hands. It's probably why I'm in this chair. I wish I could use a walker. I wish I could use arm crutches. I miss wheeling in a manual wheelchair. I can't do it. It's too painful. I don't have the hand strength. So I'm stuck in this great big chair. I'm 620 pounds with me in the chair. The chair's 400 by itself. I've lost so much because of the neuropathy in my hands and arms. And the one thing that kicks my butt totally is losing the ability to write. And I just want to say thank you for giving me that ability to write that letter to my husband. I'm on ODSP. I can't afford this stuff. I do what I do. I eat out of soup kitchens. I try to provide. And getting to do that for my husband, and he'll see it on our anniversary.